There's 300 people in there, and some of them are involved in a witness protection program.
Right.
So legally you have to have our authority to film that.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here at RLC here in Accrington, a BB5 postcode. Now it is a little bit windy, but I'll see how it goes. And these do engines, I think, for the aviation industry. Reading off the website, complete engineering solutions for the global aerospace industry, leading the way in technology optimization and development and delivery of solutions to the challenges faced by the aerospace industry. And you go down and the categories are engines, ejection seats, actuations, airframes. So I thought this would be quite an interesting one to film, have a look around, see if there's anything visible from outside. So let's listen back to that wind noise, see if we need to connect the external microphone, and then carry on. So I have now connected the microphone to stop that wind noise, and we'll continue our perimeter tour of RLC UK. So down at the back we've got some wooden boxes. What's it say? Brett Fielding, RLC UK, Cal 2. Nothing much other than boxes down here. So let's carry on. And now we've come to some automatic gates where the forklift looks like it's coming out. I think he's looking at his phone whilst he's rolling forward on his forklift. I've got no idea I'm here as a Is this the place that makes the engines for the airplanes?
Over there, brother.
Oh, you've got a second unit. What does this one do? Just pack them?
Yeah.
Right. I can hear some engineering going on through the wall. You're rolling? Alright mate, you carry on anyway. I'm just going to make a little video from the outside. I won't come in, alright?
Who are you?
Sorry?
Who are you?
Oh, you don't know me?
What are you doing though?
Just making a video about RLC.
Oh, no worries.
Alright. So yeah, in the back of the lorry we've got some wooden crates, but apart from that, not much else here visible from this gate. So we did mention they've got another unit. Let's have a look on Google Maps to see what it looks like next door. Yeah, there is another unit just across the road. And if he says that's where they make the engines, then that sounds a lot more interesting than this place. Oh, this is called Calendar 2 Car Park. Muster Point. He's still on his phone, look. Not doing much work, is there? This is the noise I was referring to. Might just be extraction from inside, but sounds like they're making something in there to me. But let's go find this engine production building. And then we come to this area, which looks like the place that he mentioned they make engines. So, can we see any signs of that? Got a very similar sign on the gate, which is closing again. Electric gates. We've got Calendar 1 Car Park, Cal 1 Muster Point. Got a vehicle being loaded under the canopy over there. And we've got some sort of oil being delivered in that Luton van there. High visibility clothing must be worn in this area. And from this angle, I suppose you could have saw in the shutter if the lorry was not there. And we've just got some IBCs, a little crane down there, some little skips that are operated with the forklift, breeze blocks, a big piece of granite. These are interesting, like a box full of wooden slats where you slide something into, maybe to dry or to cool down, I don't know, or just to keep them organised maybe. And it looks like they're using these IBCs for some sort of waste. We've definitely got electrical waste in there, and I'm not sure what's in these purple bags. And as we continue down, we've got another skip and an IBC full of some liquid stuff here. But you can get a little glimpse in, but all you can see really is barrels of oil. Can't hear you. I can't hear you, mate. Come down if you want to talk. Gentleman up in the window up there shouting, "Oi!" I mean, how rude. Was that you?
That's me shouting down, yeah.
What did you say? Oi or something like that?
Got your attention. That's all. Just wondering why you're taking videos of our factory.
There's nothing wrong with it, mate.
I know, but just wondering why.
I'm just reading off your website now.
Mm-hmm.
You make engines for the aerospace industry, civil and military, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just reading a little bit about what you do, making a video. Not coming in or anything.
You can understand from a security perspective, I'm curious as to why you're taking footage of
I'm telling you.
No, I'm asking you. That's so, what do you need to take a video of our service yard for?
I'll take a video of anything that I can see. So if the fence is see-through, then it's better for me because I can see more and it's more to talk about and more to show the viewers.
Who's your viewers?
Well, anyone that wants to watch it. They'll search for it.
Have you got a link I can go to afterwards? You're putting this up on YouTube, are you?
It might go on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok, whatever. But I need to see something a bit more interesting than what I've seen so far, really, else it's not going to make the cut.
No, well, it's because some of the stuff we make, we couldn't let you see. It's not, you know, we are in seriously business, so we've got to be careful of what is displayed.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why, you know, I wouldn't want you to see what we make.
Yeah,
because it is sensitive.
I've got a drone in my bag, so I will be taking the drone around to get some aerial photography, because sometimes people hide stuff in the corner. I'm not sure what's in that corner over there, because from the public footpath you can only see this side, can't you? Yes. So I'll just see if there's anything interesting with the drone, and then yeah, if it makes the cut, it makes the cut.
You shouldn't see anything of what we make from any footage, really.
Right.
You'd be unlikely to see that.
Right. Okay.
All right. So you've got to accept that based on the stuff we make, I've got to be extremely careful of what is shown. It's it's not free access. I know you're using the public footpath, and
yeah.
I can't really stop that.
I always stay on the public footpath.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you take it from my perspective, you could quite easily be somebody planning and pacing out how to burgle us.
I still could be.
You may still be.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is why you've been trying just to find out what you're doing.
I could either be a good liar or I could be telling the truth.
I know.
But yeah, you do give a lot of information on your website, so you are clearly stating that you're involved in military aviation.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if you wanted to be that secretive, it wouldn't be on there, would it?
No, there's a difference between saying what you do versus what you actually show.
Yeah. I noticed you have got a public reception as well, which I've not been in yet. Is there any sort of...
It's not a public reception.
Well, it's open to the public, look. Pedestrians, reception. I could go in there and make an inquiry if I wanted to.
You could try, but you wouldn't get through the door.
It's an unmanned reception, isn't it? I saw the sign. But is there any sort of images or literature, any information that I could take away from the reception?
No, we don't give that out.
Right, it's just all on your website, is it?
Yep.
Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, do you know the purple plastic bags that are in the IBCs?
No, not particularly.
There's some waste down there.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a lot of purple bags. Just wondering what's in there. I can reach it from the fence, so I could open it and have a look if I wanted to, but I've not. So hopefully there's nothing in there that might give clues away. Like waste products can give clues away about what you do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and there's an IBC that's got an open top with some sort of liquid in there as well. Just don't know what sort of liquid that is, whether it's toxic or anything.
It's a secure compound. So.
Well, it's not, because I can reach it through the fence. Maybe keep a bit more distance away from the fence. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, what's this path? Is this
it's private land.
Is that your land? Is it? It's nice. Is it a link from one building to the other, so you ain't got to walk over the mud? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice. It looks like a well-run operation, to be fair. You've got very good security gates. I mean, they're open for some reason, but them ones that down there are closed, and they're all on a piston, aren't they? Mm-hmm. So your customers will be happy that you're keeping it. Yeah, look, they're closing now. Well, the right one is. I'm not sure if the left one's working, to be fair. I'll keep an eye on that.
You don't need to, because that's our responsibility.
No, it's for people that watch this video might be interested in the security. They might want to see how well you are doing to keep the site secure, to stop people like me out.
Do you have a card at all? Or something you can give me just so I can actually have a look at this?
No. I noticed your name's Paul, is it?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
So, which I've shown you that part now, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So just like yourself, I also like to remain as private as possible. So I won't be telling you who I am. Mm-hmm. Just like you didn't want me to know who you are.
No,
that's fair, isn't it?
On my behalf.
So yeah, now the left gate's closed and the right one's opened. Do they ever close both together?
I'm not going to give away information.
Well, I'll just have a look around anyway. I won't be long.
If you keep off the land, obviously you can use a public footpath, but
yeah, the only reason
aren't allowed on site.
The only reason I ever go on is just to nip into the reception, just to see what's available for visitors.
That is not a public reception. That's just a works entrance. So the public reception is the main building over there.
Right. Okay. Is that manned?
Yes.
Right. Okay. But there's nothing, no literature or anything, any handouts that you give to the public that are interested? No. Right. Okay. All right then, Paul. Okay. I'll let you get back to work, my friend, and I'll just I'll be out here for just about half an hour, just to see what I can find. I need to make it as interesting as possible for the viewer, else they're not going to watch it.
I don't think there's going to be a lot interesting to see. If you're only looking for things to do with what we make and stuff, then you're not going to see that. So
yeah, I noticed that a few goods that have been loaded on the lorry so far are all in wooden crates, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever stillages or packaging we use to ship the product.
I noticed there is a stillage down there with like wooden slats. Mm-hmm. What go in the slats?
I can't tell you.
See what I mean? So, but that starts the mind thinking, because I've never seen that type of thing before, and we can all start in the comments. We can start guessing about what it could be used for, and then somebody might be in the industry that says, "Oh, I know, it's used for this," and we all learn something together. Do you know? So,
for me, if you wanted to know that information, you need to come and work for us. But
yeah,
it's not something I'm going to divulge.
Yeah, but
something that you can't even tell me your name or your site that the stuff's going up onto.
But if your badge wasn't on display, would you have told me your name?
Yeah, I probably would have done.
Yeah, well, why are you hiding your badge then?
I'm hiding my badge because of the particular reason.
It's already been captured now, isn't it?
Right, well, I'll leave you to it. So
yeah, thank you, Paul. I'll keep on the public land, mate.
Please do.
Yep.
And,
have a nice day. So yeah, the gates have closed, so that will not be an issue. Let's continue. See what else interesting we can see. So the staff come from one building to the other and go in that door there, which is controlled by a security card. And the door closes about 10 seconds after they go in. Yeah, it's used quite a lot. And they'll just walk up there into the other building across the road. And this is the front. Looks quite nice. Couple of signs with the RLC UK logo on. Calendar site number 1. So from this point, clearly on the public footpath, let's get David up to see what this place looks like from above and what's in the surrounding area. Before we do, we'll just let them know in this building what we're doing, just in case the message hasn't got through from the chap next door. Hiya. I'm not signing in or anything. I'm just going to be outside on the public footpath for about 20 minutes just to make a little video about the place, just from outside. Right. So if anyone says, oh, what's he doing outside? I'm just a YouTuber making a video from the public footpath. Oh, right. I'm going to fly a little drone around just to get some aerial shots and then I'll be gone.
Right. So what's that for?
Just for my YouTube channel.
Oh, right.
Just with general interest of what the place does. Right. That's all. Thank you. There we go, just in case the lady in reception gets the wrong end of the stick. We've let her know what we're doing. Now let's carry on. Right then, we've checked on drone assist. There are no flight restrictions in this area. Let's go and have a look at RLC UK. So that's the reception we briefly went into. And just up there on that corner is where we had the conversation with Paul. He shouted from the window in the other building over there, and the forklift guy that we initially saw on his phone rolling forward was over on that gate over there. So what can we see from this place? Is there anything in this corner that they're hiding, or is it simply a car park? Simply a car park it seems, but it's quite unusual to park the vehicles that's there, isn't it? You know, what a weird shaped car park as well. Certainly not making the most of that space. So signs from the roof. We've got lots of extraction. No solar panels, you will notice. And around the office areas, lots of aircon. Let's go around to the yard where we saw the forklift action. The path that they've linked for their staff to stop them from walking over the mud. Why not? And then the main yard down here where the lorries get loaded under the canopy. We've got the forklift guy sweeping up and the gate is closing, so it is a secure site. These IBCs down here which are being used to store some waste in, and the ones that are very close to the fence, the stair up, oh, there we go, the ones that are close to the fence, these ones have just got some boxes, some black bags, some pallets. And then what happens past this gate? Doesn't look like it's used much, probably a fire exit. emergency escape route down there. Does it look like that runs under the tree? That path? Would it go through there? I don't know. So around the surrounding area, let's get a little bit higher. Accrington, it says on the address. Got a few industrial units around here, some farmland with some sheep. 120 meters now. Nearby river. Farmer seems to be dumping some manure on the field. Yeah, nice little area. Lots of industry. Oh yeah.
I thought it was just pictures you were taking.
Video.
Oh, not video.
Yeah, I'm currently just over. Yeah, I'll show you on the screen.
Yeah. Why? What is it for though?
What's it
Because you're
for?
not actually supposed to.
Because we
I
do.
thought it was just at the front of the building. You said.
Yeah, all around the building. As long as I'm on public land, I can film from any public place.
You were down on the pathway here.
Yeah, I'm on my way to reception to let the lady know what I'm doing, just out of courtesy, really. But I always come back outside. Not gonna do any activities on your land.
Right. No worries.
All right.
It's just we
do secret
know,
stuff, military stuff.
Yeah, military engines for planes and stuff. Just been
Yeah.
reading it off your website.
Yeah.
You
So
don't.
there's a lot of things that are secret.
Well, you're not making it very secret, are you? You put it all on your website for everyone to see. Military aviation,
Yeah, I mean,
ejector seats, the lot.
parts aren't, you can't see, you know.
Well, I'm trying to see them.
Well, you are.
No, they're in boxes. I've just saw some like crates.
Yeah, but you're not meant to be filming that.
You can. From public, you can film anything that's
But
interesting.
what? I don't get. What are you doing with it then?
I'll put it on the YouTube channel to let everybody see what I found.
Why though? Why would they be interested? I don't get it. I don't understand
What?
why
So
they would be interested.
He
in
wants to
what
keep it
we
secret because he wants to keep it secret, and the people of RLC UK want to keep it secret, and we want to see it. So it's interesting to try and find a bit more information than what you like the public to see. So it's just a game, really. It's just a bit of an exercise. What can we see? We might be at the.
It's an exercise we like though.
We might be at the right place at the right time, and we might see this new engine coming out. Oh wow, look, he got the first glimpse of that. Do you know what I mean? We have found some good stuff in the past, but this one, yeah, as you say, you're keeping it quite hidden. You're doing a good job.
Right, well, we'll go and report back.
Yeah, no problem. Nice to see you. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be at the right place at the right time today to see something amazing. So let's save the battery, let's get David back and wrap this one up.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
can I ask you what you're doing?
just getting some footage.
Of what?
RLC UK.
I know, but there's 300 people in there, and some of them are involved in a witness protection program.
Right?
So legally, you have to have our authority to film that.
No, you're wrong.
No, you don't, because you don't know who you're filming.
I do.
Who are you filming?
RLC UK building,
Uh-huh.
from a public place. If somebody comes towards the camera, I've told the lady I'm outside, going to be about 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So that's her chance to just let people know that if they don't want to be on film outside in the next 20 minutes, just wait
But
there.
it's not her chance. You have to legally ask our authority
No.
to do it. And we have to ensure that the faces are pixelated. So whatever filming you're taking, you have to share with us.
No, that's incorrect.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
What are you doing it for anyway, or?
Just gathering footage, and then if I've found something really interesting, then it might be posted somewhere for the viewers to see.
Yeah.
But so far it hasn't been that exciting, to be fair. At the minute I've just taken a 360-degree panoramic shot, which I'm going to add onto Google Maps. And anybody that's interested in the business. No, it's a hobby, but you get paid, you see, by the adverts that people watch.
And you're doing the adverts on RLC?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I could be lying, but that's what I'm telling you at the minute. I'm making a video about RLC, trying to make it as interesting as I can. Put the little video clips together, drone footage together, put it on YouTube for everyone to see.
Well, what I would tell you is, please make sure that nobody's face is included in that. Yeah,
faces can be on.
No.
Look, you know, you got military aviation, so you make things in there that are for our military, for civil aviation as well.
Not just for our military, they're for foreign military as well.
Yeah, foreign military. What, Poland?
Well, foreign military. That's all I'm going to share with you.
Yeah. I mean, some of the staff may have said too much. They may not have.
About what?
About what you do. While I'm going round speaking to random people that work with your place, I'm trying to find out more than what the website is telling me. So you might not want to tell me, but they might have.
I know, but I don't see why you should be doing that. It's almost...
It's just interesting to the viewers. You go to a place of interest and you try and find out more. That's all. And it's great for people to watch. Who would have known that RLC UK, from the outside, you never would have thought you'd be involved in what you are involved in?
Well, everybody's going to know now.
That's great, isn't it?
No.
That's great exposure.
It's a private facility. It's not a publicly owned facility. It is a private company. And I know you're filming from the footpath, but if the drone is over this land, you should not be doing it, because there's things in that yard that people with probably more knowledge than yourself could connect the dots.
Oh yeah, there's some waste.
And that's not really acceptable, you know.
Well, Gary, from my point of view, you have kept a lot of stuff undercover. You've got a great big canopy there for when you're loading the vehicles. So they're in wooden crates anyway, from what I've seen. You're not really showing off your secrets. Yeah, you've got a bit of waste there that really should be stored a bit further away from that public footpath, because you can fit your hand in and you can open them purple sacks. You can see a little bit from the public, but nothing that I would say you've got anything to worry about. As you say, you are a private company. I'm not doing anything on your private land. I'm just staying outside. Now, if you've made it visible to the public, then that's for our benefit. We get to enjoy what you've made visible. I mean, it's a lovely building. You're keeping the grounds very well maintained. I think you're fine. I don't think any of your customers are going to be moaning at you for, why did you let them see that?
I just have to warn everybody inside not to speak to you.
Well, for next time. It's too late.
Well,
all right, Gary.
Let's hope not, because those people could be getting disciplined, because they're not really supposed to say that.
Well, they might not have. I'm just planting the seed for. I'm going to make you watch the video to find out.
Please send me, because I am interested.
Okay, I got your name. Is it first name dot surname at RLC UK?
Limited, that'll do, yeah.
What?
And
we've got to tell me. Is it rlc-uk.co.uk?
rlc.com.
Okay. First name dot surname. Okay, I'll send you a link.
All right.
Cheers, Gary.
And I hope you've protected our privacy.
Well, when it gets posted on the platform, you can request for a blur of your face. So you just have to use the platform tools to get the blur submitted. It will go on without a blur at the start.
I can assure you, I know for a fact that that's wrong.
No?
Right? Because see, if we have a disciplinary procedure in here, and we look at the CCTV footage. Yeah. Faces have to be pixelated before you share it with anybody.
Do you know why? Because RLC UK is an organisation and you're governed by GDPR.
Yeah.
So you have to protect the data.
Yeah.
and do certain things because you're a data handler and a controller. I'm the data subject in that scenario, so I can actually request a copy. But because I'm a member of the public outside doing citizen journalism, journalists are exempt from all the GDPR rules. Else they would never be able to report on anything that's scandalous. And then the paparazzi that get the celebrities and they publish it, because they're standing on public, they can publish anything that they can see from the public place. It's great, and it's what allows free press.
Well, I hope we haven't put anybody that works for us in a compromising position.
Well, no. Do you know how says you've got people that are involved in legal issues and you don't want maybe people to know where they work? Have any of those come, in my view, in the last, well, since we've been standing here? Because, do you know? Because if they have, I will.
I don't know who you've spoken to.
Oh no, I've only spoken.
I don't know who you have spoken to,
Paul.
and I don't know all of their individual circumstances.
Do you know Paul? From
there's probably a half a dozen Pauls.
Is there?
Right? But what I can assure you is that I wouldn't want to be putting anybody in a compromising position because you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're involved in.
Well, I tried to ask you then, just if you have got somebody that you know have caught that would be implicated in a negative way, tell me now, because if you can't, then I can't act on it.
But I don't know who you spoke to, and I don't know who you videoed, and I don't know what's on your camera. So I can't possibly say him.
Just from what you do know. Just from what you do know. Has anybody come out?
Well, I don't know, because to be honest, I've just noticed you, and I'm thinking, well, how long have you been here, and how long have you been doing this, and I don't know anything about that.
Been on site for about half an hour, and I'm about to wrap up
so
now.
So the reality is, it's quite possible people coming and going in their vehicles. It's not that. You could potentially put somebody in a compromising position. But
on that scenario, could the Google Street View, when they come down and get everybody working, do you know when they could get random photos? I know they pixelate the face out, don't they?
Exactly, and that's the key. Faces have to be pixelated out at all times.
Because Google's an organisation, they have to do that.
Yeah, but everybody has to do it.
No, they don't.
If you're putting video out there in a public place, potentially identifying people and connecting them to a geographical location, you have to protect them.
Well,
that's your responsibility.
It might seem that way, but just
that's your responsibility.
If you spot anybody on the video, just request a blur, and then I'll sort it for you.
No, I'll not request a blur. I'll just be saying that you have to obliterate it.
Have a nice day, Gary. I'm done now anyway. And that was the video for RLC UK, the aerospace engineers. So what do you reckon to Gary then? He thinks that we should blur everybody's face out. Whoa, look at that. And has it got a number plate on that? I can't see one. So yeah, companies like this that advertise on their website what they do, but when somebody comes and has a look around, they don't want you to know what they do. Make your mind up. So yeah, that's it. If you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.